Hi, I'm Kyle Banketer, Service Engineer for Polaris Engineered Accessories. In this video, we're going to walk you through how to install an Autostop fair lead kit on your Polaris ATV. When you get started, be sure to unbox your kit and make sure all your components are present and that you read through and understand the kit instructions. Also make sure that you have all the required tools before you begin. Let's get started. Before beginning our installation of our Autostop fair lead kit, it's important to note that we require a synthetic rope be installed in place of the steel cable. First, to begin, we're going to remove the winch hook, then the standard fair lead, and then our front cover. With all of our components removed, we can now begin by installing the new Autostop fair lead down at the bottom. With our Autostop fair lead installed, we're ready to connect our harness. First, we have two shorter 2-pin connectors. These will go in line with the line coming from our winch contactor and our vehicle harness. Our longer white 2-pin connector will attach to our fair lead, and our power and ground will be routed up under the front rack. At this point, be sure to disconnect the battery positive and negative cables. At this point, we've installed our harness connectors and completed the lower harness installation. You can see our two shorter white connectors are mounted here, and we've also fastened our harness box here to the frame. When installing on different models, be sure that any excess wiring is bundled and fastened to the frame. Next, we're ready to install our lower front plastic cover and our winch hook. With our lower front cover installed, we're now ready to place the bump stop and our hook onto our winch lead. Place our bump stop over our lead with the chamfered side out, away from the winch. Then we can hold our lead in place and install the pin to hold our hook. To access the power and ground connections for our Autostop fair lead, we'll open our front rack and remove our center piece of plastic here with 4 fasteners, and we'll also lightly remove the seals from the channels. With our center access cover removed, we have routed our power and ground cables up from the Autostop fair lead to access power here. Our red or orange wire coming from the fair lead harness will connect to our orange and white keyed power. Be sure to connect to keyed power to avoid any battery drainage by connecting to constant power. Note that on some models, we'll have different types of connectors requiring the use of a jumper to transfer from spade to bullet type connector. On this Sportsman 570, this jumper is not required. Also, we'll connect our black ground wire to our ground on our bus bar. With our power and ground wires connected, we can now use zip ties to retain these wires to our winch power and ground lines. Now we can install our center cover, being sure to put all 4 fasteners back in and to lay our weather seals back in the channels. With installation of all our components complete, we can now go ahead and reconnect the battery positive and negative cables. On 850 and 1000 models, under the front rack we'll find our keyed power leads with an orange and white wire. With the installation of all of our components complete, we can now verify that we're all set and that our bumper stops as it reaches the fair lead. This functionality is excellent as it helps us take the guesswork out of reeling in our winch, and it is a must-have for plowing type applications as well. For more information, visit your authorized local Polaris dealer or the Polaris website.